A man slumps on the sidewalk. His coat is torn, face hollowed by hunger and pain. His eyes stare into the distance. Emily, in a sharp suit, carrying groceries, rushes by. Her heels click then stop, her eyes widen in shock. Emily whispers shakeow. It can't be. Flashback, a family party. A young man in a tuxedo smiles, raises a glass. Proud uncle hugs him. A broken glass, the uncle's voice. Uncle angry he's gone forever. Forget him. Back to present. Emily's breath catches. She drops the groceries, fruit rolls across the wet ground. She steps toward him slowly, tears forming. Emily. Daniel. Daniel. Is it really you? The man blinks, dazed. Rain drips from his hair. He flinches, mumbling. Daniel weakly, who are you? Emily's voice cracks. She kneels, grips his face gently, searching his eyes. Emily urgent, it's me Emily. Your cousin. Don't you remember me? We grew up together. You were the heir to the family estate. Daniel shakes his head, confusion deepening. His voice is barely a whisper. Daniel, hoarse-eyed. I don't know who I am. Across the street, two men in dark coats glance over watching. One lifts a phone, murmuring something. Emily notices them. Emily, fear rising, they're watching us. We have to go. Now. She grabs Daniel's hand. He flinches, she pulls him up. They stagger to her car as a dark SUV creeps down the street. Headlights flash, illuminating their faces. She yanks the door open, shoves him inside. Emily, breathless, tears in her eyes. Hold on, Daniel. I'm not losing you again. Emily's small apartment, rain pattering on the window. Emily gently dabs a cloth on Daniel's scraped cheek. Emily. Daniel. Do you remember anything? Anything at all? Daniel, hoarse, who am I? Emily. Your name is Daniel Hartman. You're my cousin. You were the heir. The one they called the Golden Boy. They said you died. But I never believed it. He stares at her. A flicker of memory, blurry images. A grand house, a father's stern face, a party, a glass shattering, shouts, then darkness. He presses his temples, groaning softly. Daniel, confused, pained, I can't remember. It's all broken. Emily's phone buzzes, unknown number. She hesitates, then reads the message. The text reads, we know you have him. Bring him back. Or you'll regret it. Glancing at Daniel, who looks at her with questioning eyes. Daniel, worried, what is it? Emily forces a smile, hiding her fear. Emily. Nothing you need to worry about. I'm here for you. I won't let anyone hurt you. Romantic tension builds, she brushes a lock of wet hair from his forehead, the world falling away for a second. His breathing slows as if drawn to her, a warmth in the dark. Daniel. Why are you helping me? She hesitates, she opens her mouth to speak, a car door slams outside. Emily's body tenses, eyes wide. She peeks through the curtain. Two shadowy men stand by a black SUV, scanning the building. Her heart pounds in her ears. Emily, breathless, they found us. She looks back at Daniel, his eyes wide, frightened. He whispers, voice cracking. Daniel, urgent, who are they? Emily, tears forming, your family. Emily. We have to leave. Before it's too late. She grabs a bag, stuffing clothes inside, glancing out the window as the men start moving toward the building. Daniel struggles to stand, shaky. Daniel, softly. I don't know who I am. But I know I trust you. A heartbeat of stillness, then she grabs his hand. They move toward the fire escape. Sirens wail faintly in the distance. The rain continues to fall as they slip into the shadows, disappearing into the night. A dimly lit motel room night. Rain drips from the roof. Emily sits on the bed, flipping through an old photo album. Daniel, wrapped in a blanket, watches her from the corner. Emily. They erased you. Like you never existed. She holds up a photograph, a family portrait. Her finger trembles as she points to a smiling teenage boy, standing tall in a suit. The same eyes, the same smile as the man in the room. Emily. This was you, Daniel. Before they took everything. Daniel stares at the photo. His hands shake as he reaches out to touch it. A flicker of memory flashes gunshots. A woman screaming, a man's voice growling. Voice in memory, harsh, finish him. Make it look like an accident. Daniel gasps, clutching his head, eyes wide in terror. Daniel panicked, no. No, they tried to kill me. Emily rushes to him, holding his hands tightly, her own breathing ragged. Emily, urgent, Daniel, listen to me. You have to fight this. They wanted you gone, but you're still here. You're the rightful heir, not them. Her phone buzzes. A new text blinks on screen. You can't protect him forever. Bring him back, or pay the price. Emily's hands shake. She looks at Daniel, torn between fear and fury. His eyes lost, vulnerable, lock onto hers. Daniel, softly broken, why are they doing this? Emily's voice cracks, barely holding back tears. Emily. Because you were the heir. The one they couldn't control. They wanted the money, the power. And they'll do anything to keep it. Daniel stares at her, disbelief and pain in his eyes. Then something shifts. A flicker of anger. Determination, a spark of the man he used to be. Daniel. I want it back. My life. My name. Emily, softly, trembling, I'll help you. Promise. I'll help you get it all back. The motel lights flicker. Emily glances at the window. Emily, urgent, they're coming. Daniel's jaw tightens. He grips her hand tight, desperate. Daniel, intense. Let's finish what they started. Together. The motel room, midnight. Rain pounds harder. Thunder rumbles. Emily paces. Daniel sits on the bed, his face is pale, but his eyes burn with something new, fire, anger, a flicker of the man he used to be. Emily. They're outside, Daniel. They're coming for you. We have to run. Now. Daniel shakes his head slowly. Daniel. No. I've been running for too long. I'm done hiding. Emily. Please, Daniel. We can't take them head on. They're dangerous. They'll kill you. And I. She stops, chokes back tears. Daniel looks up, eyes locking on hers. Emily. I can't lose you again. Daniel. Why do you care so much? Emily. Because I always did. Even when you didn't know. Daniel leans in slightly, the space between them electric. Then bang. A loud thud at the door. Emily jumps. Daniel's hand grabs hers tight. Daniel, urgent, we don't have time. Decide, run. Or fight. Emily freezes. Emily, terrified but fierce, if we run. They'll chase us. If we fight. We might not make it. Daniel. Then let's fight. I'm not dying a ghost.
Emily nods, wiping tears from her face. Fear in her eyes, but resolve too. She grabs a kitchen knife, hands shaking. Daniel looks around, grabs a metal lamp. They stand side by side, breathing heavy. Eyes locked on the door. Daniel. Stay behind me. Emily. No. We fight together. The door crashes open, two men in black burst in. Faces hard, guns drawn. Emily and Daniel brace. Time slows. One man shouts. Man. Give him up, girl. You can't save him. Emily, yelling, over my dead body. Daniel charges, bum. A blur, he swings the lamp into the first man's face. The man drops, groaning. The second aims at Emily, gun cocked. Emily lunges, knife glinting. The man fires, bang. But the shot goes wide. Emily tackles him, knife slashing. Finally silence. The men groan on the floor, defeated. Emily drops the knife, shaking, tears running down her cheeks. Daniel stands over them, breathing hard, then turns to her, wide-eyed, stunned by what they just did. Daniel. You saved me. Emily. I told you, we're in this together. They collapse onto the bed, side by side, breathing hard. Rain keeps falling outside, relentless. Heavy, but inside they stare at each other. The Aftermath motel room, early morning. Emily and Daniel sit on the floor, exhausted. Daniel's shirt is torn, bruises on his arms. Emily's hands shake as she sips water. The bodies of the two attackers are gone. Emily looks at Daniel. Emily, what do we do now? Daniel looks at the window. Daniel, we find the truth. They want me dead because of something. I need to know what it is. Emily, a spark of determination in her eyes. She pulls out the old photograph again. Her finger traces over the man standing behind teenage Daniel, an older man in a suit. Eyes cold, smile thin. Emily, your uncle. He's behind all this, isn't he? Daniel stares at the photo, memories flashing in quick cuts, his uncle's voice booming. A hand slamming on a table, whispers of money, threats, a safe. Daniel, urgent, shocked, the safe. In his office. That's where the truth is. Emily, determined, then we get it. Whatever it takes. A buzz. Emily's phone lights up. A message from an unknown number. We know where you are. Come home, or else. Daniel. They'll never stop. We have to end this before they destroy us both. Emily. What if we don't make it? Daniel. Then we fight together. Until the end. Emily leans in almost a kiss, then pulls back. Daniel brushes it away gently, their fingers lingering. The connection is undeniable, electric. Suddenly a knock at the door. Both freeze. Emily, terrified, they found us. Daniel grabs a bag, stuffing in the photo, the knife, a small bundle of cash. Emily clutches her phone. They move fast, slipping out the back door into the cold dawn. A black SUV parked nearby. Men in suits watching silently. A grand estate, Daniel's family home. Inside a lavish office, Daniel's uncle stands by the window, staring out with a cold smile. A glass of whiskey in hand, he speaks into a phone, voice calm, menacing. Uncle, find them. Before they remember everything. Before it's too late. Nightfall, the family estate, looming in the darkness. Emily and Daniel crouch behind a row of hedges. The mansion glows with warm light. Guards patrol outside. Emily. Are you sure the safe is in there? Daniel. That's where he kept the papers. The ones that could prove who I am. Daniel, softly, we get in. We get the truth. And then, we run. Emily nods, fear in her eyes, but fierce resolve too. They slip through the shadows, moving silent and fast. Inside the mansion, Uncle's study. Bookshelves, dark wood, expensive art. The safe behind a painting. Daniel lifts it, revealing the cold metal door. He kneels, working the lock. Emily watches the door. Emily. Hurry, they'll hear us. Daniel's hands tremble, a bead of sweat forming. He exhales, pushing the door open. Inside, papers, folders, a worn photograph of Daniel as a boy standing with his father, and a will. Emily. Is that it? Daniel, stunned, he left everything. To me. Emily gasped. Daniel's face is pale, shock washing over him. This is it. Proof he's the heir. Emily. You were right. It's all here. Daniel, you're the heir. Daniel looks at her, wild, raw emotions swirling. Before he can speak, footsteps. The door creaks open. A man in a suit, one of the uncle's men, eyes sharp, gun raised. Man, cold, you shouldn't have come back. Emily gasped. Daniel moves fast, grabbing a heavy book, swinging it. The man stumbles, fires, bang. The shot misses, shattering a lamp. Emily screams, diving for cover. Daniel tackles the man, a struggle. Emily grabs a vase, swings, crash. The man drops, unconscious. Silence falls, heavy breathing fills the room. Emily's hands shake, clutching the papers. She stares at Daniel, alive, fierce, a glimmer of the old him shining through. Daniel's chest rises and falls, breath ragged. Daniel. We have to get out. Now. Emily nods, stuffing the papers into her bag. They run, slipping through the dark halls, adrenaline pounding. Just as headlights flare, the uncle's car pulling up. Emily, panicked, "Go, go!" They sprint into the dark, shouts behind them. The night alive with danger. The uncle, stepping out of the car. His eyes narrowing as he sees the empty study window. His face hardens, voice cold, venomous. "Uncle, furious, find them. Now." Dark forest road night. Emily and Daniel run through dense trees. Breath ragged, branches whipping their faces. The distant roar of engines grows louder. The uncle's men are closing in fast. Emily glances back, panic flashing in her eyes. Emily. "They're gaining on us." Daniel's face is grim but determined. He pulls her to a narrow creek. "Daniel. Cross the water. They won't follow through here." They splash into the cold creek, struggling against the current, dripping and exhausted. Daniel's grip on Emily's hand tightens. Emily, shivering, voice shaken, "How much farther?" Daniel, breathless. "Not far, just past the ridge." The headlights flash through the trees. The men shout commands. Gunshots ring out, echoing through the forest. Man shouting off-screen, "Don't let them escape. Search every path." Emily's eyes fill with tears. Daniel pulls her close. "Daniel, steady, stay close. I won't let anything happen to you." Suddenly a fallen log blocks their path. They stumble over it, crashing to the ground. Emily gasps. Daniel grabs her, steadying her.
"Emily, I'm scared, Daniel." "Daniel. Me too. But we're stronger together." They get up, pushing through the last trees before the ridge. From the top, a cabin is visible, a small refuge. Emily, hopeful there. "That cabin, maybe we can hide." They sprint down the slope toward the cabin. The men's voices grow closer behind them. Inside the cabin, Emily and Daniel slam the door shut, barricading it with a chair. Emily. "What now?" "They'll find us." Daniel looks around, a dusty old radio, a lantern, a rusty knife on the table. He grabs the radio, fiddling with the dial. "Daniel, focused, we need to call for help. Or at least warn someone." Static fills the room. Emily watches him, fear mixing with hope. Emily, quietly. "You have to survive this. For both of us." Daniel turns, taking her hands. "Daniel, soft, we will. I promise." Outside, the men's footsteps crunch in the snow. The door rattles as someone pounds. Voice outside shouting, "Come out. You can't hide forever." Emily and Daniel exchange a look, a mixture of fear, defiance, and something unspoken, electric. Emily, curious, voice low. "There's more here than just the will. Look at these letters." Daniel picks up a sealed envelope, the handwriting shaky but clear. He reads aloud. "Daniel, softly. My dear son, if you are reading this, it means the worst has happened. You must know the truth about your birthright and the danger you face from those who seek to keep you silent." Emily. "What truth?" Daniel's face hardens, determination rising. Daniel. "My father. He wasn't just a businessman. He was trying to expose my uncle's crimes, money laundering, threats, even worse. That's why I was hidden, made to disappear." The weight of the secret settles between them. Emily. "No wonder your uncle wants you gone." Suddenly, the radio crackles to life. Radio voice, urgent, "If anyone is out there. This is Detective Mwizerwa. We're close. Hold tight." Daniel, softly, "Help is coming. But we can't stay. We have to move now." They quickly pack the papers, prepare to leave. Emily takes Daniel's hand, a fierce resolve in her eyes. Emily. "Together. We face whatever comes next, no matter the cost." Their bond stronger than ever as they step into the shadows, ready to fight for the truth and for each other. Abandoned warehouse night. Emily and Daniel step into the shadowy warehouse, the air thick with dust and tension. Detective Mwizerwa waits, flashlight in hand, eyes sharp. Behind them. Detective Mwizerwa, firm, "This is where it ends. Your uncle won't stop until he's destroyed every piece of evidence and you. Daniel clenches his fists. Daniel. He's hiding behind lies and threats. But I have the truth and I'm not afraid anymore. Suddenly, headlights flood the warehouse entrance. The uncle and his men appear, faces cold and menacing. Uncle. Daniel. Always playing the hero. You really think you can take me down? Emily steps forward. Emily. It's over. We have everything, your crimes, your lies. The uncle laughs darkly, signaling his men. A tense standoff ensues. Daniel, shouting, this family's secrets end tonight. Detective Mwizawa steps forward, flashing badges. Detective Mwizawa. You're under arrest for fraud, intimidation, and attempted murder. The uncle's expression falters. Chaos erupts, a scuffle. A shot fired, but the police quickly take control. Emily and Daniel stand close, breathing heavily, relief washing over them. Emily. We did it. Daniel, smiling, exhausted, together. Sunrise at the family estate. Emily and Daniel stand on the veranda, looking out over the lush grounds. The estate feels alive with promise, eyes soft with relief and hope. Daniel, quietly. It's finally over. I can rebuild. Not just the estate but my life. Emily smiles, stepping closer. Emily. And this time you're not alone. They share a long look, the tension and fear replaced by trust and something more tender. Daniel, softly. Thank you for believing in me, for fighting beside me. Emily, smiling always. We're family now, by choice, by heart. A symbol of hope and new beginnings.